Welcome, fellow adventurers, to a journey deep into the heart of West Africa, Mali. This is a land where history is etched into mud brick cities and ancient traditions thrive against all odds. Today, we'll uncover 12 facts that will challenge everything you thought you knew about this mysterious country. From legendary cities to vast deserts, Mali's story is one of survival, ingenuity, and unbreakable spirit. Stick with me until the end. The final fact is the most shocking of all. If you have the heart of an explorer, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next adventure. Let's dive in. Our first stop is Timbuktu, a name that once meant City of Gold in the Western imagination. But its true treasure was knowledge. Timbuktu was home to Sankore University and legendary libraries, housing hundreds of thousands of manuscripts on science, law, and philosophy. While Europe was in the Dark Ages, Timbuktu was a beacon of learning, attracting scholars from across Africa and beyond. These manuscripts, painstakingly copied by hand, are a testament to a sophisticated civilization. The city's location on trans-Saharan trade routes made it a melting pot of cultures and ideas. Today, the fight to preserve these ancient texts is a race against time, as desertification and instability threaten their survival. Yet the spirit of Timbuktu endures, a reminder that in the harshest environments, the human mind can create something extraordinary. Here, survival means preserving not just life, but wisdom. This is the true soul of Mali. Let's move on. The Niger River is Mali's lifeblood, a 4,000-kilometer oasis in a land of desert. Its annual floods transform barren earth into a lush delta, sustaining millions. The Bozo people, masters of the river, rely on its fish for food and income, using skills passed down for generations. When the waters recede, farmers plant crops in the fertile silt, timing their work to the river's rhythm. The Niger is also Mali's main highway, connecting remote villages and towns where roads can't reach. But climate change threatens this delicate balance, making the river's flow unpredictable. The people's survival is tied to the health of this great river. It's a stark reminder of how fragile our ecosystems are. In Mali, water truly is life. Next, let's see how mud becomes a monument. The Great Mosque of Jannah is the world's largest mud brick building, a masterpiece of architecture and community. Built from fermented mud, rice husks, and straw, it must be replastered every year to survive the harsh climate. This annual festival, the Crepissage, brings the entire city together in a joyful communal effort. Young men race up the mosque's scaffolding, slathering fresh mud onto the walls, while elders and women support from below. It's more than maintenance. It's a celebration of heritage and unity. The mosque stands because of the unbreakable spirit of the people who protect it. Here, architecture is alive, shaped by hands and hearts. The Great Mosque is a lesson in how community preserves culture. In Mali, survival is a team effort. Now, let's scale the cliffs of the Dogon. The Bandiagra Escarpment is home to the Dogon people, whose villages cling to sheer cliffs. The Dogon fled here centuries ago to protect their unique culture, developing a way of life perfectly adapted to this vertical world. Their sacred masks and ceremonies connect them to ancestors and the cosmos. The Dogon's astronomical knowledge, like the existence of Sirius B, baffles scientists to this day. Their cliffside homes and granaries are marvels of adaptation, built for survival and spiritual harmony. Isolation has preserved their traditions, but modern challenges like climate change and tourism now threaten their way of life. Still, the Dogon's connection to land and ancestors remains unshakable. To witness their culture is to see survival as an art form. Let's listen to the music that tells Mali's story. Onward. Mali's music is its heartbeat, a sound that shaped the blues and echoes across the world. The kora, balafon, and ngoni are more than instruments. They're vessels of history, played by griots who preserve Mali's stories through song. Each region has its own sound, from Tuareg desert blues to Wassoulou rhythms. Artists like Ali Farka Touré and Salif Keita have become global icons by sharing Mali's authentic traditions. Even in hardship, music unites and heals, transcending ethnic and political divides. To understand Mali, you must listen to its music. It's a living library of hope and resilience. Let's journey north into the Sahara. The desert awaits. The Sahara covers 2/3 of Mali, a world of extremes where survival is an art. The Tuareg, known as the Blue Men of the Desert, are masters of this harsh land, navigating by stars and subtle signs in the sand. Life here is nomadic, dictated by the search for water and pasture. Sandstorms, searing heat, and freezing nights are constant threats. Every drop of water is precious, every bit of shade a sanctuary. Yet the Tuareg find freedom and beauty in this simplicity. Their resilience is awe-inspiring, a testament to adaptation and endurance. The Sahara teaches that life, in its most tenacious form, always finds a way. Now let's meet the richest man in history. Enter Mansa Musa. In the 14th century, the Mali Empire was ruled by Mansa Musa, the richest person in history. Mali's control of gold and salt made it a global economic powerhouse. Mansa Musa's 1324 pilgrimage to Mecca stunned the world, a caravan of 60,000 men and 80 camels laden with gold. His generosity destabilized economies, and his fame put Mali on the map. But his legacy is more than wealth. He built mosques, libraries, and universities, turning cities like Timbuktu into centers of learning. Mansa Musa's vision transformed his empire into a beacon of culture and prosperity. His story is a golden chapter in West African history. Now, let's return to the cliffs for a lesson in resilience. The Bandiagara Escarpment awaits. The Bandiagara Escarpment is more than a home, it's a sanctuary and a living museum. The cliffs protected the Dogon, and before them, the mysterious Telem, whose ancient cliff dwellings still awe visitors. Dogon villages are built on rocky slopes, maximizing scarce land for crops and water collection. Their spiritual connection to the landscape is absolute. Every rock and cave holds meaning. The escarpment has shielded Dogon culture for centuries, allowing unique rituals and beliefs to endure. Geography here is the ultimate protector of heritage. To walk these cliffs is to witness survival, faith, and cultural endurance. Now let's see how Mali stays cool under the sun. Mud becomes magic. In Mali's scorching heat, mud architecture is a masterclass in sustainable design. Banko, mud mixed with straw and rice husks, creates thick walls that keep homes cool by day and warm by night. From cliffside Dogon granaries to the Grand Mosque of Jannah, each structure is adapted to its environment. Building and maintaining these homes is a communal tradition, passed down through generations. It's a living heritage, practical, beautiful, and perfectly suited to the climate. In a world obsessed with concrete, Mali's mud buildings offer a lesson in harmony with nature. Here, survival is built brick by brick. Next, let's hear a symphony of peace in the desert. Imagine a music festival in the Sahara. This was the festival in the desert near Timbuktu. For over a decade, Tuareg musicians and global stars gathered here, celebrating peace and cultural exchange. The festival's roots lie in Tuareg clan gatherings, transformed into an international event after the 1990s rebellion. Artists and audiences mingled freely, sharing music and stories under the stars. Political instability ended the festival in 2012, but its spirit endures. It proved that even in hardship, music can unite and heal. The festival in the desert remains a symbol of Mali's hope for peace. Now, let's meet Mali's most resilient wildlife. Mali is home to rare wildlife that has adapted to extreme conditions. The West African manatee, sacred in local culture, survives in the Niger River but faces threats from poaching and habitat loss. Even more astonishing are Mali's desert elephants, the northernmost herd in Africa. They migrate over 300 miles each year, enduring drought and competition for water. These animals are masters of survival, but their existence is fragile. Climate change and human conflict threaten their future. Conservationists and communities are fighting to protect them, a battle that mirrors Mali's broader struggles. The fate of these species is a test of our commitment to biodiversity. Now, the most powerful lesson, the spirit of the Malian people. Mali's greatest treasure is its people, their warmth, resilience, and vibrant spirit. In bustling markets and humble homes, hospitality is a way of life. Strangers are treated as family. Resilience is everywhere. Farmers replant after drought, musicians sing for peace, mothers raise children with hope. Culture thrives in colorful fabrics, spontaneous music, and joyful celebrations. Despite hardship, Malians find beauty and community in daily life. Their unbreakable spirit is the ultimate survival story. This is the heart of Mali, a lesson in humanity's power to endure and create joy. The people are the soul of this land. Let's close our journey. Thank you for joining me on this expedition into the heart of Mali. We've seen how survival here means preserving culture, community, and spirit. If this journey inspired you, hit subscribe and share this story. Every subscription helps us bring more adventures from the world's most fascinating places. If Mali surprised you, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone curious. Stay adventurous, stay curious. I'll see you on the next journey.